did it feel to get your first win in Pittsburgh and the first road win for this team?
Yeah, it felt great. First road win for me and division win for me. So, that's exciting. But we got a short turnaround. Excited to watch the film and move on and get ready for Thursday.
How fun was that pass that you threw at the end of the first half?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Jamar came to me before that play. He was like, "Just throw it up to me. Just throw it." And so I was like, "Okay, I'll just throw it up." And he went and got it. So that's what happened on that one.
Did you know he had it as soon as you got to the end zone, or were you?
No, I thought the corner Pierre had pretty good coverage, but Jamar just out physicaled him and got to the ball. That's why you draft a guy like that. He makes those plays.
Let's take you back to college. Just your connection. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's it like scheming and playing against the Steelers defense, even with the players that they had out entering the game, which is such an aggressive bunch?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it didn't make a difference not having all the guys out there. It definitely did. And it probably affected the way we call plays. And when they don't have T.J. Watt and they don't have Highsmith and they don't have all those guys, it makes for a lot better pocket for me.
Joe, how happy are you for the O-line that they're the group that ended Pittsburgh's sacks?
Yeah, they played really, really well. They had one guy come free on the first drive, and after that, Frank got it fixed, and those guys got it fixed. You got to give credit to them. They're getting better and better each week. It's an exciting time to be a Bengal, to be a fan of the Bengals, and it's going to keep this thing rolling.
It was a two-play sequence there when you called the quarterback draw. And first of all, I guess what did you see there, and and then your reaction? You looked pretty excited there. You got the first down.
Yeah, we get an empty, and sometimes teams get tired of us just dinking and dunking in empty, and so they'll put no backers in the box. And there were no backers in the box, so I went ahead and called that play. And it was exciting because coming into the season, I didn't know if I was going to be able to do that stuff. And so it's exciting for me to feel confident in myself to make that check and execute it.
The first down signal, you look pretty natural in the first down.
I got it from Joe Mix. That's what he does.
And then on the next play, it was you're bouncing in the pocket on your toe. It looked like you had plenty of time. You just waiting for Jamar to.
Yeah, I told the O-line that was their touchdown. And when you have that kind of time back there in the red zone, we got too many playmakers not to get open in that situation.
What did you think of Jackson Carman's first start? And did you say anything to him before the game?
No, I didn't say anything to him. He knows the situation. He knows we have confidence in him. I thought he played well. We'll have to watch the film, but I didn't feel anything from his side, so that's all you can say about that. He's going to be a great player for us. It's exciting that he went in there first start and played that way.
For y'all to get to where y'all want to go by the end of the season, did y'all realize the importance of having a really good performance and a win coming into this?
Yeah, especially coming off the week last week. We knew we had to come in here and win. First division game, second road game, and we didn't play well in the first road game, so we had to come in here and play the way we did. It wasn't perfect. We have a lot of room to improve on offense, but we got the job done.
Zach said there's a lot of belief in that room right now. There's obviously a lot of belief in your team, period, but when you got to win on the road like this, what does that do for that faith?
Just ups it. You continue to build the culture and build the winning culture, and we're starting to understand how to win. On offense, we got to get better at putting the dagger in them when we have them on the ropes, so we can finish better. But overall, I thought it was a great day.
Last year's game here was rough. The score was lopsided. I think you got pressured something like 17 times. How much personal satisfaction do you have coming back a year later and leading the team to a win?
Yeah, it just felt night and day. That was week 9, I think it was. So that was the week before, 2 weeks before I got hurt. So that one kind of left a sour taste in my mouth. It was good to get this one.
What was the most meaningful thing for you today about this win?
Really, I felt really good about my movement in the pocket and movement outside the pocket as well. And like I said, I checked to the quarterback draw, and it's exciting for me to feel that way and feel confidence in my leg. And we're just going to keep building that. I'm going to keep doing my rehab stuff so that can continue.
When you ran out of that, I think you ran out of a sack early. There were like two guys. That had been the first series. There's two guys right in your lap. And you get out of there. What did that mean for you when you get out of that? When you get out of that thing and got back, I think you got a couple of yards.
Yeah, that's really It was a third down. It was 3rd and 10, and it's really the first time I've done that this year. You know, I was doing that all the time last year, making 1 or 2, 3 guys miss in the pocket and getting out and escaping. So that was, you know, that kind of signaled to me I'm back. You know, it felt good, and we're going to continue to do that.
The touchdown you threw to Jamar in the back of the end zone. What read was he? When he was backside, it looked like was he
He was
the 5th read?
He was 5, yeah.
Was he?
And you know, that's what I said to the O-line. Like I was able to get to my 5th read, and that's all because of you guys. And in this league, when you can get to your 5th read is almost always open. And so that's all on the O-line.
Did you guys give Tyler Boyd the game ball for getting his first win in his hometown?
It was Logan Wilson. You know, Logan's going to continue to get better and better, and he's playing at an elite level. And he's a guy that you love to have on your team, and you would hate to play against. You know, when he's in zone coverage, he reads quarterback's eyes better than anybody. And not only does he do that, but then he makes plays on the ball.
Speaking of Tyler Boyd, the pinball touchdown, when you threw that pass and you saw what he did, I think Ingram, bounced off Ingram and then went, I mean, what does that say about his toughness?
Yeah, I mean, TB's been doing that since I got here. He's been, you know, he catches something underneath and he goes and tries to run somebody over. That's the kind of guy he is. And I think that's part of being from Appalachia. You know, being in that area, Pittsburgh tough, you know, it's TB's a really, really good player that I'm excited to play with.
Looking at this week, you guys are going to be playing the Jags in the Elite. First time you're going to face Urban. Have you thought about what that's going to be like, or kind of process the fact you're going to be going against Urban in the NFL?
I'm excited to see him. Excited to play against him. You know, we got a great relationship, and so whenever you get to see a friend pregame, it's always fun to talk to people you haven't seen in a while. But you know, it's also pro football, and you got to go get a win. So I'm excited to do both of those things.